Hey, what up, people? What up? I'm True Scale. Finally here. We are comics. What I'm finally live, right? So basically, right now, a few things we're gonna break down. We're gonna talk about Anti-Man, of course, Blue Marvel again, and check this out. Joni Show, UCU family member Joni Show has some questions that how what I mean, basically, some questions and things mostly about what how he feels, which I totally agree that how he think that Blue Marvel could enter the MCU, and I honestly think that that would actually be a great idea. So I would be reading some. I'll be reading UCU family member Jonas show questions. Basically his theory or how Blue Marvel can be able to come into the MCU, and we'll be actually reading the profile of Anti-Man. Anti-Man is like the arch nemesis of Blue Marvel, pretty much. They was pretty much almost created at the exact same time, pretty much. And I'm just ready to get into this comic excitement, because we are comics, we're ready to do this. So let me, I'm just talking right now. I'm not getting into it right now at this moment because I'm just giving people time to come in, let people know that we're alive. So we'll be getting into this shortly. Right now, I'm just talking to you guys because I'm just, happy, really happy that I was able to make the live stream today and actually live stream and talk to you guys. I really enjoy doing that. This like coming to these live streams and doing these videos for you guys. It's pretty much one of the highlights of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I love actually communicating with you guys, talking to you guys about comics. Like I was saying before, comics. If one from Godfather showing me the comics, I don't know where I would be right now. I know I would be, still a good person and whatnot, but I want to, I'd be still stuck in that little mindset that like it's nothing bigger than nothing bigger in the world that pretty much where I actually, like the urban areas. So, but comic books did actually let me actually be able to actually open my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a possibility. I mean, because you got it's not only because it's comic books, because you got a lot of people that makes these comic books. You got a lot of people with these great ideas that they put inside these comics for these people, for us fans, people that love them. Same thing with Marvel, MCU, and like DC Comics. I know they needed streaming service need a lot of work, but they actually, they got good stuff good stuff on that. Because Stargirl is actually absolutely amazing. Of course, like the Arrowverse is absolutely amazing. I hope they actually do a crossover with Stargirl. I'll be getting into the video shortly. Like I'm saying, I'm just trying to make sure people know that I'm live. Sometimes the live preview you send out don't show up on people's channels. Like their pages let people know that you're alive. But like I was saying, I'll be going shortly into it. Right now, I'm just talking, giving people time to actually get in here, and then I want and then we'll be getting right to it. August. Okay, so give me 1 second, people, and we'll be getting right into it. When I get right into it, y'all get ready for that comment height. Now I know I'm kind of like right now. I'm kind of like talking like a smooth pace right now. I'm not really a comic like getting that comic energized. I lose a give when I first come on because like I'll be doing that right in a moment. We got to get into this, but give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Don't worry about. We about to get into this. We about to get into this. I can't wait till y'all hear Jonan show UCU family member Jonas show how he think that Blue Marvel could be entered in the MCU. I was like, when I was reading the questions, I was like really excited. I was like, yeah, I could see it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I can see that, Joe. because it's like look amazing, you know, like the questions. I mean, not the question, but what he described, how he think that the Blue Marvel would come in. It's like really great. Give me 1 second, people. I'll be right there in a minute. Almost time for us to actually get down and dirty with the video. Give me 1 second, people. I might have to keep saying that, but hey. Okay, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get right into it. All righty. Okay, so I gave people enough time to come in. If you come in later, I'll give you I'll let you know what we're talking about. Other than that, let's get into the comment excitement. Of course, you already know who I am. I'm Fenrir Moon, your host of the United Comic Universe. Okay, we're comics, baby. So let's get into this comment excitement. Okay, so Anti-Man. What I'm going to do, we're going to read the Anti-Man thing. Then I'm going to get into the questions. I'm going to get into what Jonas showed, how he see, which I agree, how he see how Blue Marvel can come in. Then I will read that, and then we'll, you know, let me know what you think and let me know what's going on. But first, let's get into the Anti-Man, sworn enemy of Blue Marvel. Okay, so his name is Connor Simmons. He's from Earth 616. Okay, so he became the Anti-Man. Okay, he have his relatives, the people he related to, is an unnamed wife and unnamed children. You know, he's affiliated. His affiliation is he used to be a Herman for Galactus, former U.S. Marines corporate. United States Marine Corps. That's where he's from. Wow. You know, his base of operation is mobile. His status identity is a secret identity. His citizenship is American. Martial status, he's married, but we don't know the name of his wife. His occupation is the hero of life for Galactus. So he's a hero for Galactus for life. Formerly destroyer. Formerly he was a destroyer, a criminal soldier in the Korean War. Okay. His characteristics, his characteristic, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say out there, people. His gender is male. His eyes is brown. His hair is brown. Okay. His origin, Anti-Man origin, is pretty much this. Human mutant by radiation generated by the then unstable events horizon to the negative zone, later empower him with the power cosmic by Galactus. Okay, now this guy is pretty sick. I did not realize that he was sick already against the antimatter he used. That would power him up. So that make him a really sick guy. Because like in the 2008 issue of Blue Marvel, Anti-Man almost pretty much beat, according to what Iron Man and Richard Reeves was talking about, Anti-Man was pretty much almost destroyed Cynthia. I think that's how you say it, Cynthia. You know, that powerful being, Sentry. He almost destroyed him, but the only reason why he didn't destroy him, the only reason why he wasn't defeated by him, because Anti-Man got weaker. The reason why, because Anti-Man got weaker, because he absorbed the antimatter. That's one of his abilities. He absorbed the antimatter, and the antimatter is the one that actually give him the he get powerful and more powerful and more powerful and more powerful as Anti-Man. I mean, as he absorbed the antimatter. But if he stop absorbing it, or he absorb all he can in the area he in, he'll start getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay. Now, new information for me anyway. I did not realize that he was a hero of Galactus, and Galactus imbued him with power cosmic. So on top of that, and on top of that, he should be really, really sick. Now, let's continue. Now, his universe is Earth 616. His place of birth is United States of America. Okay, he was created, at least in 2008 version, he was created by Kevin. It's a French name, Gavano. I don't know how to say his last name, but it's kind of like a French Cajun name. And Matt Boone. So those two, the one created him in 2008. Okay. So his first appearance was Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel issue 1, January 2009. Okay, and his appearance of Death Ultimate, 2nd volume 2, issue 6, June 2017. Okay, so let's get into some of his history. It's a quote from the Century, right? He said this: "I will never see anyone so powerful." So that from the Century, and the Century is a really, really powerful character, very powerful in the Marvel universe. And he actually said that. I already said again what he said. He said, "I have never seen anyone so powerful." Wow, that's great. Not great because he's great that they made an ill character, but not great that the superheroes can't like worry about it, But hey, that's how things go. Sometimes you have to have the powerful villains, and when you have the powerful villains in the comic book, what that means that you can bring out the powerful superheroes to take them down, which is awesome. Like Endgame, Thanos is powerful, but he ain't powerful. Then the Avengers, without the gauntlet. Okay, so early life of Anit-Man. Connor Simmons was a veteran of the Korean War, a member of the U.S. Marines Corps, along with his best friend, Adam Brashard. I think that's how you Brashard, which is Blue Marvel. Adam Brashard, which is Blue Marvel. Brashear? I think that's a Brashear. Connor and Adam were more like brothers than friends. Okay, so I know that got to actually really hurt them, simply because they used to be like brothers, and now they actually pretty much sworn enemies right now. That's crazy. I know how that. I know their emotions is terrible, because at that point in time, most likely one of them, Blue Marvel, probably made a mistake. He could have had him taken out before. Because they used to be like best friends, right? I say more like brothers than friends. So they pretty much they know each other. They like you have a brother or a friend so close to you that you don't even it's like you don't even consider them a friend anymore. You consider them as a brother. That's how Anit-Man and Blue Marvel was at first before they got their powers. Crazy, right? I understand that, because most likely Blue Marvel probably made a mistake. He probably could have took out Anit-Man when he had that little weak. When Anit-Man had a weak moment, he could have took out Blue Marvel could have took him out, but he didn't take him out. The reason why he didn't take him out, because of that relationship. Same thing could have actually happened with Anit-Man too. He could have actually been Blue Marvel could have been slipping, and he could have been able to had the opportunity to take out Blue Marvel, but he decided not to take out Blue Marvel because him and Blue Marvel was pretty much brothers before they got their powers. You know what I'm saying? And then you never know. Antimatter could have actually twisted Connor's mind too. You know what I'm saying? So he might don't have that motion anymore. I don't know. They was each other godparents for their children, and Connor fought bigots that mainstream Adam. Okay, he fought bigots that mainstream Adam. They later became the project leader on a scientific attempt to harness antimatter through the creation of a negative reactor, which created a bridge between the negative zone and the positive matter universe. Now, just in case y'all don't know a little something about Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel have the when they was able to get their powers, Blue Marvel got, hey, what up, Prime? How's it going, man? Be right back. About to make a food, right, man? Go get your grub on, man. Totally understandable, man. I'll be here. I'll be here. You know how we do. We're a comic, baby. So with Blue Marvel is like Anti-Man, he got the antimatter of it, and Blue Marvel got the on the positive matter of it. So that's why they Blue Marvel is really powerful, but Anti-Man is really powerful too. But I don't know how powerful Anti-Man is more than Blue Marvel right now, simply because he was imbued by the power of Cosmic by Galactus. So you most likely they probably actually gave him some new abilities and stuff. So I really don't know. Blue Marvel can by himself anymore be Anti-Man? Not really sure. This reactor would then allow for an almost unlimited source of clean energy by allowing device to tap the energy generated by a stable events horizon balance between those positive and negative universes. Due to the unexpected explosion of the reactor, both Adam and Simmons were subjected to radiation. Radiation generated by I'm trying to get too focused on. I'm trying to have too much going on in my head. I need to just focus right there and get this out to you guys. Like I said, you know how it is. Gets really excited. I love doing this. I really love doing this. But radiation generated by the unstable events horizon, while Simmons' body dismembered into energy. So his whole body wasn't a body anymore. His whole body went to pure energy. So his whole body turned into pure antimatter energy. Wow. Adam became a stable antimatter reactor and developed at a set of superhuman abilities. Connor became an unstable source of antimatter, and this instability made it impossible for him to remain within the realm of his existence for long. During that time in the realm, he learns his brother was killed by a member of the Ku Klux Klan. Because keep in mind, this story is way back in the day, back in the when JFK was in president. I think it was in the 1960s. Let me see. I should know this. That is not so common. I used to know this. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, right? Okay, so yeah, this was in the 60s. I just want to make sure. I thought it was in the 60s, but I don't want to give y'all false information, so I had to make sure, okay? So I made sure book in 2008, okay? So that's the reason why I was around in that time, okay? While working undercover for the FBI, the combination of his powers, losing his brother, and seeing his friend Adam being discriminated against caused Connor's mind to frustrate. Caused Connor's mind to eventually snap, resolving to destroying the people that pretty much came at them being racist towards them. That racist stance of his time. He basically, what he's saying is, because I know I didn't deliver that correctly, but basically what he's saying is that he got tired of people discriminating against Blue Marvel. He got tired of the Ku Klux Klan killed his brother. He got tired of all the racism. So basically what he did, it twisted and snapped his mind, And then he went and destroyed the people that was causing all that. I told you, that's why I was saying at the beginning, I think his power pretty much warped his mind. You know what I'm saying? But, okay, Anti-Man on June 4th, 1962 was the date of the beginning of the end of the Blue Marvel superhero career at the hands of Anti-Man. Whoa, the brutal battle reveals Adam's true colors literally. Anti-Man had caused positions of the Blue Marvel suit to be torn away, revealing his dark skin. So Anti-Man caused them for him to be revealed. Wow. That June battle caused Blue Marvel career and had ended Connor life, or so Adam and the rest of the world thought. So the rest of the world thought that within that massive battle that Blue Marvel took out Anti-Man and like pretty much took him out. That's what everyone thought. Wow. Return. So Anti-Man returned. So Anti-Man returned with the same intentions as before, but now his power has grown substantially, like really, I don't know how to say, really big, you know, like it grew like on high levels, you know. His single-handed defeated the mighty Avengers, who considered of Iron Man, Cynthia, Wasp, Wonder Man, Ares, and Hank Pym. Luckily for the Avenger, Connor was unable to stay long, but after he disappeared, the Avenger began their search for Blue Marvel. So they never, because you got to think about this. This is in the 60s, okay? This is in the 60s. When that big battle happened, it said that in the comic book, the 2008 comic book, it actually revealed that. And like, they didn't show you the big battle, but they revealed pretty much what, how Blue Marvel would discover and how people reacted towards him. What up, I'm True Skills? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing this Anti-Man, right? So basically what happened is, like, back in the day, you know, when the big battle happened, the Avengers one never knew who. I think Nick Fury would know who Blue Marvel is because he probably got access to all those files. But for us, like the Avengers, I don't think they would know about it because back in the 60s, JFK retired Blue Marvel and pretty much made his file classified. So you got to be on them high levels in order to actually see those, files. So that's the reason why Iron Man, Sentry, and who else? Sentry, Hank Pym, Wonder Man, and Ares didn't know what to deal with him because they know how to deal with him because they never experienced anybody like that before. But now they pretty much done dealt with them, so they looked doing research, and that's probably most likely how they came across Blue Marvel. And once they came across Blue Marvel, and then they realized that this guy, and they probably actually saw the footage, if they had footage, and they probably actually saw the file that big battle they took back in the 60s, and Blue Marvel, the one that pretty much took out Anti-Man. So most likely they're going to try to find Anti-Man and bring him back for they can defeat, Blue Marvel, for they can defeat Anti-Man. Man, if they do this movie for Blue Marvel, this is a great story for them to do. After researching, convincing plans, and waiting, the Blue Marvel and Mighty Avenger were ready for Anti-Man inevitable return. Prior to his return, Anti-Man's storm began to appear across the world. So when he come back, a storm starting to appear. Would that be dope in an MCU film? Because they never did anything like that. They kind of did that where they did with Thor in Endgame, when Thor summoned the Mjolnir and then summoned Stormbreaker, and when the thunder and the cloud came, that was dope. So if they could do that with Anti-Man, I think that'll be really great, especially in the theaters. Across the world, destroying cities and killing many civilians. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying? Anti-Man finally returned, attempting once again cleanse the world. He believed the world had forced him to judge because he did not think his ideal world of equally was possible. Basically, people being equal. You know, was possible. He don't think it was possible in the world for everybody to be on the same level, be pretty much equal. So that's probably why he's trying to probably take up the world. He's probably trying to start his own utopia and actually put how he want things in place. But you can't do that because that's not how you do it. You just can't come in and just force people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, instead of giving the world heaven, Connor decided to give them hell. You see what I'm saying? Man, mine is twisted. Mr. Fantastic and Iron Man were armed with weapons designed to affect antimatter unstable molecule structure, but they and the others only seemed to slow him down. The battle took a dramatic turn when Adam arrived on the scene. Of course it did, because he came in hard. You know he did. You know what I'm saying? And he probably actually, and most likely, the reason why Blue Adam probably even come in hard with that, because he most likely feel like it's his responsibility to take out Anti-Man. See, I actually think that if Anti-Man comes to Earth and try to actually take over the Earth like that, I think Blue Marvel would just come out of it. I think the reason why he didn't come and help them win Century Battle when they first encountered the antimatter, because I don't think Blue Marvel knew. I actually think Blue Marvel probably have the personality that he actually feel that it's his responsibility to actually fight Anti-Man and take Anti-Man out. Because first of all, both of them, what they did, created Anti-Man, and they was like brothers. So he probably feel like it's nobody else should be able to take him out except him, because he feel like that's be the right thing to do, because he feel like he's responsible for everything that Anti-Man does. Not what heroes do, but come on now. That's understandable if they would fight. Could you imagine if they actually put that in MCU or have that kind of storyline? That'd be off the chain, wouldn't it? And Adam commanded his allies to certain tasks to help him create a cyclone in order to generate a particle assimilator. I think that's how you said it. To dispel Connor antimatter. Basically created a device to actually dispel Connor antimatter, because you know his he get more power. Anti-Man get more powerful when you have all the antimatter. He granted antimatter, but if you dispel all that antimatter, he could become weaker, and he can't really do anything. So that's just one of his biggest weakness. And Adam Blue Marvel know about that, which is great. Now at more equal level with Adam. Adam, because at first he wasn't in the same level with Blue Marvel. He wasn't in it. He was powerful, but Blue Marvel was more powerful than him, because Blue Marvel is pretty much like the positive matter, and for my understanding, Anti-Man is the negative matter. Okay, so took the fight to the sky so Adam could secret his power with Connor to finally defeat him. This battle continued to escalate, and Adam revealed how he pinned Connor. Blue Marvel forgave his former friend. See, I remember I was saying that. I said he probably doing that because reason why he forgave him, not because he's his friend, because they were brothers. See, the friend, you can end a friendship. You know what I'm saying? You can end a friendship, but people will step over there like, I'm not gonna let our friendship stop us from actually saving the people, saving the world from your corruption. No, they're not doing that. The reason why he did that, because they was like brothers. Both of them was godparents of each children. Like Blue Marvel was the godparents of Anti-Man's kids, and same thing Anti-Man was godparents to Blue Marvel before they got their power. So friend, no. Brother, yes. And proceed to release him, simply killing him for good. And that also go to the point when I was saying that he probably felt like he was so responsible for actually taking out Anti-Man, because if they wouldn't have did what they did, none of this wouldn't be happening. And he feel like that's his brother, friend, his best friend, his brother. So he feel like he's the only one who should be doing that, not nobody else. Ultimate reveal. Through through to have been dissipated indefinitely, Connor Sims reformed in a other dimension, an outer dimension. So Anti-Man reformed in an outer dimension called the exospace, EL space or something like that. But exospace, which exists outside of the reality. When the Ultimate were making a visit there, they encountered the Anti-Man to Blue Marvel's surprise. Blue Marvel initially decided to kill the Anti-Man, claiming that he was too dangerous and powerful, though he also appears to wish to kill him in revenge for the life he took. Adam was convinced to stop by his son Kevin, another inhabitant of the exospace. Instead, Adam brought Connor back to his ship and set out to fix him. Okay, so he was killed in this, right? So Blue Marvel teamed up with the rest of the Avengers, took out Anti-Man and the Earth 616. Okay, but Anti-Man reformed in an outer dimension called exospace. Okay, and he was about to kill him there because he's saying he was too dangerous and powerful. But his son, Kevin of Blue Marvel, Adam was convinced by his son. It means they could kill him, but Adam was convinced by his son Kevin on another app. So basically, Kevin stopped Blue Marvel from killing Anti-Man. So basically, that's just another reality. You have those same people in the same reality. So it's another Blue Marvel in that area. Because why in the world Kevin would be in exospace? So it's like another reality. You know, like in Endgame, how they went back in, went to those different realities, and they had the same people there in those different realities. So it seemed like that's the same thing just happened there. Won't that be dope? Because they already doing that type of reality type of things in the movie. That'd be dope if they do something like that. Okay, Sim, hold on one second. Just make sure. Okay. Sim was kept in a prison cell specified. Hold on. Whew. Sim was kept in the prison cell basically specially built for Blue Anti-Man, where he attempted to reveal that reality was caged, were quickly prevented by an outside force who silenced Sim when he tried to warn the Ultimates. A fellow prisoner of the Ultimate, Thanos, manipulated Connor into breaking out of his cell. See, Thanos was there too? So Thanos was there? Wow. After fleeing Earth, Sim launched himself outside of the multiverse, where he was found by Galactus. Galactus used his newfound power as the Lifebringer to turn Sim into his first hero of life. Simon was then sent by Galactus to recruit the recently disbanded Ultimate in order to help him discover who had imprisoned Eternity. Okay, wow. At this time, I don't think Anti-Man will realize who he is, because I don't know if Galactus still does that with his heroes, even when he calls himself the Lightbringer. That you know how you become Galactic hero, you don't have memory who he was before. So he might not even know who he was before, and he might not even know about antimatter, because he probably don't need antimatter no more since he imbues him with cosmic power. So he probably still have that power, but he probably don't know it exists. Wow. After reassimilation, after reassembling, after reassembling the Ultimates, Anti-Man basically went on a journey with Galactus when he attended his trial before the Living Tribunal to determine whether he would be allowed to remain as the Lifebringer or be forced to become the world devourer. As the prosecution, as the prosec wait, yeah, faction of Master Order and Lord Chaos wanted. So basically, they wanted some kind of prosecution, the trial that from Master Order and Lord Chaos, which is some power, one of the most powerful, two of the most powerful beings in the universe. I think they're part of like the Elder set. The Elder set consists of Grandmaster, the Collector, Eternity, you know, like Eternity, Infinity. I think Master Order, Lord Chaos. I think it has something to do with the Champion, the Gardener. No, yeah. I can't remember. It's two of them. It's the other two is like one of them is like angry and one of them is like sad. But they ain't the actual name. I just can't remember them at this time. That's not so comic, right? And the trial took a dramatic turn after the Living Tribunal ruled in Galactic favor. And Master Order and Lord Chaos joined forces and killed the Living Tribunal. Wow, wow, I didn't think they would be able to. Okay, they did. Okay, like in the Thanos when Super Annihilus, when Nihilus became Super Annihilus, he was able to actually kill Galactus and the Living Tribunal. But in the comic book, I can see why, because how much power he kept gaining. But you got to be really powerful to actually kill the Living Tribunal, because you have the top guy, you know, and the one above all, and he worked for the one above all, and they was able to kill the Living Tribunal. So that means that they can't do it by themselves. So combine both of them, combine both of their powers powerful enough to actually kill the Living Tribunal, because he should know pretty much everything. Only one person in the universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, should know more than him, and that should be and more powerful than him. What I thought would have been the one above all, but apparently, you know, people write comics different ways, so apparently that's not really what's happening. So they got mad and killed the Living Tribunal because he ruled in galactic favor. To establish themselves as the top of the universe hierarchy in order to force their will. Wow. It don't sound like good people. The Anti-Man was sent by Galactus to warn the Ultimate, but was badly injured when he returned to his plane of existence. Having merged into a new cosmic being named Logos, Master Order and Lord Chaos managed to revert Galactus to his status of Devourer. Oh, wow. Because that made him more powerful when he was the Lightbringer, but they didn't want him as the Lightbringer. They want him to go around taking stuff. Whatever. Okay, how Master Order? I could see Lord Chaos will be doing something like that. I mean, judging by the names, because the chaos, right? That's all you do is like cause chaos. I could see that. But Master Order, judging by the names, that doesn't mean that he want things in order. He want things work properly. That's why I think that's what it would be. But it's totally different. I just show you the names don't matter anything, right? It should, but hey. I'm just tripping. Y'all know how we do on this channel. And and what else? And he was set loose on his own ships, and he was set loose on his own ship, where the Ultimate and Anti-Man were after Blue Marvel and Spectrum combined their forces to heal Anti-Man. Simmons returns to his master all of the power he had been imbued with. Even though Connor sacrificed himself in the process, he saved Galactus and turned him back into the Lightbringer. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to read some of his powers. We'll read his powers and ability. Powers: Anti-Man, antimatter. Energy absorption. Like the Blue Marvel, carnal powers are karma powers the energy from the get his powers from the energy release caused by antimatter emanating from a ground outside of reality called the neutral zone. So that's where he get his power from, an outside reality called the neutral zone. So that's where Anti-Man get his power. Anti-Man is the same as normal matter, except that the atomic particles are the opposite charge, therefore antimatter. And normal matter cannot coexist with it without exploding. Like, an accident at the lab caused Mr. Simmons to be the second human antimatter generator and reactor. However, his matter and antimatter is unstable, constantly causing him to fade in and out between Earth space and neutral space, resulting in his mental instability. So I knew his power was probably much making him warping his mind. Nevertheless, the process where he gained his ability rendered him from untouching by antimatter. Okay, so he is considered a omega level. I guess I would consider omega level since he was able to take out Sentry with no problem. What up, bro? What up, Jimmy? How's it going, man? Right now we just basically right now, Jimmy, basically what we doing right now, we reading the bio Blue Marvel, Arch Enemy, Sworn Enemy, Anti-Man. And also after I finish that, we're going to get into these pretty much what UCU family member Jonas Show Brown, pretty much how he believed how Blue Marvel could be entered in the MCU. And I read his question, so I'll be reading it again. And they're really great theories that could possibly happen. If Marvel is listening to this, you need to actually, when I read those, you need to actually pay attention to that, because that could be a great entry to Blue Marvel. Okay, so Power Cosmic. Okay, this when Galactica imbued him, I'm guessing. After having been touched by the Cedar of the World, Connor had been remade as his newest hero to serve and protect all life within the Cage universe. Within all of his origin powers have been vastly augmented beyond their original limits, but to what extent their enchantment reach yet remains to be seen. So that's why I was guessing, that's why I was thinking. So the power that Galactus gave him imbued and made him more powerful. Wow. Good thing Blue Marvel understood how to actually still defeat him, because that's strategy right there. Because other than that, he looked like he was more, because they actually say he was on the same power level as Blue Marvel. So that make you guess, how powerful is Blue Marvel? I mean, because it took Galactus to actually imbue Anti-Man, right? Imbue Anti-Man to make him actually be on the same level as Blue Marvel. So if that's the case, that means Blue Marvel is seriously powerful. And they call Anti-Man is an omega level. So it's Blue Marvel is like, it's pretty much is omega level, but is he beyond the omega level? Because it had to take him there. Anti-Man had to get galactic power order to get him to the same power level as Blue Marvel, and he still couldn't defeat Blue Marvel. Wow, Blue Marvel is extremely powerful. Okay, teleportation. Anti-Man could teleport himself and the Ultimate from Earth to the ship of Galactus. Force field. Anti-Man could generate force fields strong enough to trap Blue Marvel and Spectrum. Okay, yeah, that's pretty powerful force field. So he actually used that force field on Blue Marvel. Therefore, he don't need to defeat Blue Marvel hand to hand with power because he just defeated him. All he need to do is put him in a force field, and that would contain Blue Marvel and Spectrum. Wow. Hey, just go to show you what you have in your arsenal. You don't have to be really powerful than these people, but it just goes in the arsenal. But that if he got to land that force field first, in order for it to be effective. And most likely, Blue Marvel already understand that, and most likely Blue Marvel already have some kind of strategy because Blue Marvel also have his mind enchanted greatly through the powers. And he's already was a skilled tactician in the Marine Corps, and he was very intelligent, so, and that really increases his intelligence of Blue Marvel, you know what I'm saying? Superhuman strength, having enough raw physical might to do battle with the entire team of Avengers and decimated the entire roster during their first encounter with him. Wow. His physical strength is enough to overpower beings as physically powerful as Sentry, Ares, Wonder Man, She-Hulk, and the Blue Marvel himself. Wow. So it's like he's not more powerful than Blue Marvel in certain areas. In certain areas, he's more powerful than Blue Marvel. Invulnerability. He is capable of withstanding blows from a large connection of top-tier strength superhumans made up of Miss Marvel, Ares, Iron Man, Wonder Man, Super Hulk, She-Hulk, and Sentry unharmed. I don't know why they have Iron Man there. Iron Man just limited to how he can create his suit. You know what I'm saying? For as Miss Marvel, for as I know, she can increase her powers by absorbing the cosmic rays and stuff, like how she was in the Captain Marvel film. And Ares, he's still like a god. He's a god, so I could see that. I could see because that is a top tier. Wonder Man, yeah, I could see that too because pretty much Wonder Man is pretty much like Vision. He got a conscience of who he used to be, but his whole body is pretty much robotic, like Vision, and he can actually pretty much increase it. I could see that sort of in a way that's almost like equivalent to like Iron Man, what he can do in his suits. So, and She-Hulk, yeah, I don't know, I can't remember if she have the same power as her cousin Bruce, and when he turned into Incredible Hulk, meaning how Incredible Hulk get more powerful and more stronger when he mad he get. I can't remember if that ever was a thing with She-Hulk. And Sentry, of course, he's really powerful. But like I was saying, that's just my opinion with Iron Man and Wonder Man. I don't think they like top tier strength superhumans because they call them superhumans. They're not superhumans. Iron Man is pretty much a human with no special abilities, no, I guess if you want to call it intelligence abilities, you can go ahead and call them that, but no physical strength that will put him on a level of being a superhuman strength, top tier strength of superhuman. Unless they rewrote an Iron Man story that I don't know about, and if it is something like that, please let me know in the comments because I would definitely love to know. And yeah, and Wonder Man is pretty much a robot, just like Vision. But I know Vision, I don't know if he had the same power as Vision, because Vision, he can increase his by, making his body more denser and it increase his strength. But how much? Would he become more, would he be on like Incredible Hulk level? Or would he be more on She-Hulk level? Because I think She-Hulk, she bring the pack too. I think her power, her strength would probably be the same as Incredible Hulk on Incredible Hulk normal level. But Sentry, besides Sentry, now I can see Sentry, Miss Marvel, and Ares, and possibly She-Hulk. I can see them top strength superhumans, and they actually are superhumans. Iron Man, Wonder Man, it's not. Flight, to my opinion, I might be wrong, but let me know in the comments. Flight, Anit-Man can fly through the manipulation of graviton, basic gravity. Manipulation of magnetic fields, control of his absolute molecular movement, and utilizing his superhuman speed, Anti-Man can fly far beyond supersonic speed. He had been seen flying into space unaided under his own power. Now they actually said that his flight, that Anti-Man flight, he can go beyond supersonic speed. Blue Marble flight is he's pretty fast with his flight too, but they do not know if he can go supersonic speed. He haven't really tested his limits yet, for the information I can find. But if you know something different from me, please let me know. So, judging by that, I can't say Anti-Man is more can fly faster than Blue Marble, because they really don't know how fast Blue Marble can fly. But here they know that he can fly beyond this supersonic speed. So that is super. Than him? I'd like to know that. Or better yet, is he faster than Quicksilver? When he's flying, I'm not sure. Superhuman stamina. Anti-Man enchant molecule in it is far more effective than that of a normal human. As a result, his muscles produce no fatigue, toxins, thereby granting him ultimate stamina. So he pretty much got ultimate stamina. He pretty much got superhuman stamina. Okay, that's awesome. I wish I had superhuman stamina. Hey, let's be real here. We all wish we had these powers. What we were talking about, right? Hey, that's why you love comics, man. You know, it brings you into that comic world. You know what I'm saying? You get to escape. You know, get to escape like reality sometime and actually go into like the comic reality. That's why I just love it. You know. And hold on, let me see if anyone responded. No, okay, go back. Healing factor. Despite his high invulnerability to injured, it is possible to injure Anti-Man. If injured, his body is capable of quickly repairing damaged tissue with much greater speed and effectively than the normal human body. This is supported in a part because Anti-Man body is capable of state shifting between matter and energy, allowing him to basically heal faster than humans on a greater level. Can he heal faster than Wolverine? I don't know. It is a pretty good question, right? But wait, because he said he can heal faster than a normal human body, and we know Wolverine don't have a normal human body. So can he heal faster than pan-dimension phases? He is caught between here and another end of reality, causing him to shift between dimensions by willing himself into existence. With the power of cosmic, he is now has voluntary control over this aspect. Anti-Man can now warp to his form differently. Okay. Anti-Man can now warp to and from different locations across reality as well as other points in universe. Having transported multiple people to and from and given area in set space. So he can transport people back and forth to different dimensions. If I just read that right? No, different location across realities. So he can actually, as well as another point in the universe. So he can actually transport people to different parts of the universe in Earth 616, but he also can actually transport people back and forth in different realities. Now I can guarantee The Avengers and Endgame would love to have him because they wouldn't need to actually go back and forth try to get the Hank particle Pym to make him go back in time. He can actually do that for him. Like, yeah, I just teleport you there. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm guessing if he can do that, he probably has some kind of connection, know where they at. So I'm guessing if the person can do that, because you know how like Nightcrawler ability, he can teleport, but he literally got to see where he's at. Okay, so they ain't saying anything about he can have to see where he's at, but if he can phase in between himself, between different existence, between different realities, I'm guessing he can see or know both about different realities. That's why he probably can send people without any like don't have to see where he at because he already know because he can phase in and out of different realities, like Earth 616 reality and the other reality, the neutral zone. So I'm guessing that it's just like you just normally just walk up, like you get up and just walk and don't even think about it. I guess it's just like nature towards him like that. Matter and antimatter manipulation. As Ken Adam and Anti-Man is a focus point of matter and antimatter collection, and as such, he can generate and manipulate both aspects of nature at will. So he can manipulate matter and antimatter. So judging by that, I was kind of wrong on Blue Marvel. So Blue Marvel can actually do the exact same thing. Okay, cool. Conclusive force. I mean, not conclusive, but I can't. I know what the force is. It's like a heavy force, like boom, like a heavy force. You know how you get hit, like a massive force, like that. Project a powerful enough blast of energy to knock out an entire Avengers team. So he can make a force. So he can come with a force so powerful that he can knock out the entire Avengers team in one blow. That is crazy. Now they got energy manipulation, but they have no information there. So you kind of figure out what energy manipulation is. Basically probably most likely absorb energy, and he pretty much know how to like, and kind of like Bishop. Bishop can absorb energy, and he can actually like take it back and just blast it back out. Probably something similar to that. Weather manipulation could openly create storms and intensity, destructive, power, make entirely out of antimatter, nearly wiping entire cities and country off the map. So he create very intense destructive power with the weather and wipe out cities and countries in one force, in one blow. Now, is he more powerful? Can he do more than Storm can do? Because Storm, that's her thing. Weather manipulation. She controlled the weather. Weather manipulation, she can control that. I like to see who is more powerful with that. Is it Anti-Man or Storm? Energy matter status. Due to how his power works, or the unstable nature of his being, Connor is not a being made of flesh and bone. Sensitive, sentient, antimatter energy. Okay, hyper cosmic awareness. Connor is capable of experiencing events that happen in his future, such as having flashes of a fight against Blue Marvel 1 year before it happened. His mind is also capable of grasping the full score of all of reality. Okay, that explains why he'd be able to actually send people to these different places in the universe in reality, because he already know the universe that way. Being able to absorb the verse in whatever, I don't know. Be able to absorb the the universe in a scale the mind of a regular human won't bear. So he basically what he's saying, the whole entire universe, his universe, like Earth 1-6 universe, he be able to actually, he had the mind to scale in the universe, my understanding, but the regular human cannot bear it because it'll destroy their brain. Too much knowledge at one time. That means if you have that, I mean, think about that, extremely powerful, hype cosmic awareness. That means that he know things and he can absorb it and it won't blow his mind. That means that he know different beings, their cultures. That, for my understanding, I could be going crazy with it, but hey, they shouldn't have put that down for make me go that way. But hey, that's pretty. I did not realize that antimatter was that strong. It sounds like that is a force to be reckoned with. No wonder they need Blue Marvel because no one else can handle him onto that level. So basically, his strength level, a class. So he's in the class forces strength level, class 100 plus strength. That is crazy. We back. Okay, I thought we was gone. Yeah, we are coming, baby. So what you guys think about Anit-Man? Anit-Man is really, really powerful. I did not know how powerful he was, but he's really, really powerful. So let me get into the question. Let me get into why Jonas Show believes Blue Marvel is coming to the MCU. Let's get into that. Okay. First thing, Jonas Show, UCU family member Jonas Show said they're about to make Photon, aka Monica Rambeau, a large character in the MCU, and she is married to who? Blue Marvel. So she is married to Blue Marvel. That makes sense. And Photon, if y'all just in case y'all don't realize, Photon. You remember in Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau's mother on her plane. You know how like Miss Marvel had Carol the Avengers Danvers, right? Where her mother have her name, like her mother name, like the name of her mother had her name in the middle of that is Photon. Bam. So most likely probably gonna call Monica Rambeau when she go in a superhero mode. They're not going to call it Spectre or anything. They're probably most likely going to change that to Photon. Okay. So yeah. So that is a good reason why that Blue Marvel could enter in the MCU because he's married to Monica Rambeau. And another thing, Blue Marvel is best friend with Captain Marvel and O2, the Watcher, who both is already in the MCU. So Blue Marvel is best friends with Captain Marvel and the O2 the Watcher, who are both is already in the MCU. Connection there. That's another good connection that they can actually bring Blue Marvel in. Okay, and another thing. They are going to need more brain power in the MCU after Iron Man death. Correct. They definitely going to need it. Okay? Because, I know they got Shuri, but Shuri, Wakanda and them, they're going to be doing their own thing pretty much. They got their own battles they got to mess with, but they didn't say, but let's get right to this point right here. They really going to need someone more smarter. And like I was saying that, Blue Marvel already have the intelligence because before he got his powers, he's already intelligent. He already was very intelligent because he was in the Marine Corps and he was a scientist and they was actually experiment and try to actually do the energy between the positive and the negative. So excuse me. So and then when he got his power, that enchanted his intelligence. So that put that on a whole nother level. So he's actually smarter than Shuri because Shuri is smarter than Iron Man. But both Iron Man and Shuri don't have no enchantment with their intelligence. But Blue Marvel does. Wow, that's great. And another thing, he is a big cosmic character, and they are expecting in that area. Yes, expanding. They're expanding in that area, right? They are. They're expanding in that because they've gone into like the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're in space now, so yes, they're already expanding in the cosmic area, and Blue Marvel is already dealing with that type of situation. Okay, it's another great point. Okay, he could allow in another one. He can allow for them to bring in the Mighty Avengers, where he teamed up with Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, and Photon, since it was mentioned there will most likely be a few Avengers team. Precisely. They had, like I was reading Anit-Man before bio, Anit-Man defeated the Mighty Avengers, which Blue Marvel, which Iron Man and Reed and what Hank Pym and all that, Hank Pym, and they had to actually seek out who? Blue Marvel. Now they're saying that they're supposed to actually be bringing in the Avengers, a new Avenger movies. That might be the Mighty Avengers they plan on bringing in, and so they could be bringing in Blue Marvel because they already said they'll be bringing in She-Hulk. We already know Captain Marvel exists. We already know She-Hulk exists, and we already know Photon, Monica Rambeau exists. And they saying we already know they're supposed to be doing another Avenger movie, but we don't know what the actual title of the Avenger movie, and that could be the Mighty Avengers they're supposed to be bringing in. That'd be so dope. And Blue Marvel is also a member of SWORD, and the SWORD TV series is currently going into development. Bingo! Because we already know SWORD, that's what they deal with. They deal with the outer space. They deal with in space. They don't deal with Earth. They deal with the cosmic threats. And Blue Marvel is already part of that cosmic because of the energy and what things you have to do dealing with Anti-Man and all that thing like that. And that right there and brings SWORD in. They already got the SWORD bringing in, and they'll be dealing with cosmic type beings, and most likely they'll be dealing with Miss Marvel because she's a cosmic being. They'll be dealing with eternity according to the leaks that crazy leak in with James Gunn and the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And they already talking about bringing in a Nova movie. They're already talking about a whole bunch of things with the space. And we've seen SWORD at the end of Captain Marvel when Nick Fury was on there. So don't be dealing with a lot of cosmic threats. The only cosmic threat they truly dealt with was, for like the Earth Avengers, was Thanos, Nebula, and Gamora, and like Grave, like Ebony Mod, and all them right there. So those cosmic beings. So of course they needed, and they're going to bring it in SWORD. Of course they need something more powerful to actually deal with these cosmic beings, which will be Blue Marvel. And what else? What is UCU family member Jonan Show said? Namor is on the way in the MCU. Who is one of Blue Marvel important connection character and friends with Blue Marvel. Bingo! True. Because check this out. Blue Marvel have a base under seas. Okay? Under seas. Right across from Atlantis. So, and he been down there since the 60s or like 70s. He's been down there for like years. So and like Jonas Show was saying, both of them is actually good friends. And then it also make you think that Blue Marvel could possibly appear in Black Panther 2. Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Possibly because Namor is actually, we want Namor. They talked about Namor becoming in Black Panther 2. That'll be dope. I mean, they don't have to actually put him in the movie. They can actually put him in a post-credit or something like that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's great right there, because How they going to overskip that? I mean, it is with MCU. They might do something different, but that'd be a great time to do that. And Adam Braz here, aka Blue Marvel, is one of the first black superhero in the Marvel comic timeline. First appeared during the time of JFK presidency in the comic, which is true. You can actually see that over there in issue 2008 issue Blue Marvel, the Legend of Blue Marvel, Adam Legend of Blue Marvel. That's basically because JFK the one asked Blue Marvel to retire because all stuff was going on. And Blue Marvel is one of the smartest, powerful character in the Marvel comics because of his amazing set of powers and unique yet like like a conversation, like you conversing background, like his background is more like you converse, now I don't know how to say it, but I'm trying to explain what the word is. It's basically converse. I mean, like basically it's like controversy. His background is like he have a unique controversy background. His background would bring even more diversity to the MCU. Yeah, it would, because they're trying to go diverse to the MCU. This could also honor the Black Lives Matter campaign that is currently going on in the world. I mean, this would be the prime time they actually bring in Blue Marvel, since everybody's backing that. Like I think Marvel Studios is backing the Black Matter Live campaign and everything like that, and they trying to honor that. So that would be a great honor, besides like Black Panther or Blade or bringing in new Luke Cage. That right there, we already saw them. We already know they're part of that. Just bringing a whole new character, Blue Marvel, represent that. They are going to need more powerful character than Captain Marvel in the MCU to help fight against Galacta, and other cosmic threat. Yeah, they're going to need powerful being. I mean, because right now stated the most powerful being that they have in the MCU is Captain Marvel. I know a lot of people saying Scarlet Witch right now, but it possibly is Scarlet Witch, but it cannot be Scarlet Witch right now. You know why it cannot be Scarlet Witch right now? Because she's not in her right state of mind. She's not in the right state of mind right now, okay? But I think, me personally, I still think Captain Marvel is still the most powerful superhero in the MCU verse right now. You know what I'm saying? Because look the way she handled Thanos. And then you also got to realize the way Scarlet Witch handled Thanos too. But Thanos could not mess. If you break it down, you look at the end game. If you look at the end game, what up? Hey, what up, C3 Comics? How's it going, man? Cool. I'm True Skill. Said, you think she would be Ironheart? Yeah, I think she'll be Ironheart. I think Monica Rambeau is going to be Ironheart. That's what I think. But we don't never know. They might say Ironheart, but it might end up not going Ironheart. I think most likely probably will go with Photon. I know they probably just changed the name. It's supposed to be Ironheart, but it's actually Photon. Should probably go as Photon, because why would he actually have that in Captain Marvel, that name in her mother name on her mother plane? And I mean, look at the strategy, how they did with Cameron Danvers, how they had the Avengers, and how they had what's his name, Nick Fury sat down and actually write the Avenger when he got off her plane. And then you see her Monica Rambeau mother have the exact, like I have a nickname too. Most likely from that little strategy right there, most likely they probably actually going to give Monica Rambeau the Photon name. I know a lot of people want Ironheart, but Riri, no, that's Riri. Yeah, Riri, I know Riri, that is different. Monica, I'm about to say Monica, but Monica and Riri is two different people, right? So I don't think she would be Ironheart. Nah, she won't be Ironheart. I'm sorry, I didn't realize they were two different people at that time. Not so comic on my part. Now I don't think she'll be Ironheart because Ironheart is Riri Williams, and Monica Rambeau is I think originally is Spectrum, but I don't think she actually going to be actually called Spectrum actually in the MCU. I think Monica Rambeau, when they actually reveal her powers and what she does, I think they're actually going to actually make her Photon on the nickname after her mother. That's why I think, and that's why I agree with Jonas, UCU family member Jonas Show on that part. I mean, pretty much everything he said on here, I pretty much agree with. Just want you to go let you know, not because he's a UCU family member, because he's making actually great points here. You know how I am. If you make a great point, I'll let you know my disagreement with it. But still do it in like respectful and fun and common excitement way. No disrespect intended. Never that. Because we all have our own opinion. We all have our own theories. You know what I'm saying? And also in the Mighty Avengers, the new Captain America is Falcon. And Falcon just picked up the mantle of the new captain in the MCU. Great point. So I'm by Jonan Show pointing that out, I'm guessing that they are going to be doing the Mighty Avengers because Falcon is Captain America and the Mighty Avengers. I know they saying that it's a possibility that Sam might don't get it. They might give it to Patriot. Yeah, they might give it to Patriot, but is it going to stay with Patriot? I don't think so. I think everybody still want Falcon to be Captain America, and I still think that's what MCU going to do. Still give him that shield. Still make him Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's still leaning towards him. Unless, you know what I'm saying? And that would fit right there in the Mighty Avengers. Like I say, we know a new Avengers movie coming out, but we don't know the actual name of it. So we just know it's Avengers. So it could be the Mighty Avengers. And judging by this, it's a good possibility that they would go with the Mighty Avengers, which would be dope. So let me know what y'all opinions about what UCU family member Jonas Show was talking about. And yeah, and I like to thank Jonas Show. Hey, what up, Prime? Welcome back, man. I'd like to thank UCU family member Jonas Show for actually sending that to me. Like, if y'all have any question like UCU family member Jonas Show did, just send it to my email, and I definitely would read or discuss it right here on the channel. I mean, I even make a video, but most likely I probably do it live for you, for you can get that full feedback. You let me know what you feel, So yeah, so if y'all have any questions or any kind of theory and stuff like that, just let us know. Just send me the email. You know what I'm saying? And most the way we do here on UnitedComicsUniverse channel, I give you credit. I'm not gonna sit there and say I did it. No, I'm gonna tell where it come from. I'm gonna tell them if True send me some question, I'll say this is from True, and Prime, same thing. C3, same thing. Jimmy, same thing. Send me the information. My email is right there in the crotch box, but I send it right here just in case y'all do have some questions. That's that's my email. So send anything directly to my email. I mean, it's not only that. If y'all want me to shoot, make a type of video or something like that y'all want me to make a video of, some kind of character or what's going on, let me know. Send it there, and I'll definitely make it for you. And I definitely will let people know where my UCU family member so requested me to make this video for him. So I'm gonna make that video for him. You know what I'm saying? So any question, anything, just send it to my email. Let me know, like Jonas Show did. I really appreciate him. Appreciate him doing that. And let me know if y'all want me to make a video for it or y'all want me to do it in live stream, and I'd make sure that get taken care of. But so what y'all think about Blue Marvel and Anti-Man? Do y'all who y'all think is more powerful, Anti-Man or Blue Marvel? You know, just in case y'all on the new guys, the new people here, I also did a Blue Marvel live stream there, talking about Blue Marvel bio and everything. So if you don't know who is more powerful, go check out my live stream of Blue Marvel. Watch that. Leave a comment. Let me know what you got and share it, and let me know who y'all think is more powerful. And then you know what we can do. You know what we can do, people. We can actually say we all can get together on this live stream and we can discuss. We can have like a group debate on who is more powerful than Blue Marvel, who is more powerful, whatever, who is more faster. It don't matter who is faster. Quicksilver, Flash, it don't matter. So let's get back to do what we do. So we've been going at it for a little while. That's about all I have today. But pretty much if anything else y'all want to discuss or talk about, just let me know before we get out here. I'm gonna be on here for like another 10 or 15 minutes. So if anything that y'all want to actually discuss, just just put it right there in the chat and we can discuss about it right now, right here on the United Comic Universe channel. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go see what okay, so the negative zone. So I guess I read what the negative zone is, I guess. I just read a little bit of it. Because I don't know if y'all want to actually talk about something in particular. Oh, we can talk about this. I'm also gonna be doing a video, be coming out with Black Panther 2. What's her name? Janelle Monáe. She want to play Ashley Storm. She actually want to play Storm in the new Black Panther 2. So I'm gonna be doing a video. I'm gonna actually be working on that video right after I finish with this live stream with you guys. And I'm gonna be working on that video and try to get that video for you guys as soon as possible. So y'all can actually enjoy that video. And I appreciate y'all guys leaving a comment on my latest video, the Black Widow trailers. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that video. I'm just telling y'all, just letting y'all know how I feel about that. And I really appreciate the comments and stuff y'all leave on there. And I really appreciate that y'all enjoyed the work I do here at the channel, because basically pretty much all for you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides me enjoying doing that, y'all pretty much amplify my enjoyment of doing these live streams and actually making video, because I see you guys and y'all guys always show me support, and y'all always be here to show me support. And actually, so I put what I can. I put a lot of work into these videos for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I could be one of the guys that actually just don't put too much in there. Don't get me wrong. I love, you don't have to put a whole bunch of stuff in the videos like I do for the video to be great. But I just do it because I want you guys to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to, show. I want to show you guys that I take y'all y'all views, y'all comments, how y'all feel about my videos, things I say. I take it. That's important to me. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you guys taking the time to actually write and view my comments and view my videos and sharing everything. So yes, even though yeah, actually, True Skill, I am going to be doing another live stream. It's going to actually be Saturday. I'm going to do another one on Saturday. And so, is anything that you would like for me to cover on Saturday? And it'd be pretty much the same time at 3 p.m. Unless that's going to be too terrible for you guys. And if that's going to be too terrible for you guys, I'll try to do another day. But another day besides Saturday. But my time is going to be Thursday and Saturday, 3 p.m. So like I say, if y'all want me to cover anything on the live stream, let me know now or send it in my email. And so yeah, she was so she want to play Black Panther 2. So she want to play Storm in Black Panther 2. And What else? She just because she did an interview with Empire, not the magazine Empire, and she was telling them how she felt that she always wanted to play Storm. I'm like, okay, I never pretty much ever heard of you, girl, but hey, I'm glad they going with her if it's possible. I'm glad they going with her than the other choices they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But and also Black Widow trailers. Of course, a lot of y'all already saw the video, but I haven't heard any more word about the Black Widow trailers too. But I really, really hope they come out of it soon. And then I don't know if that was true about Marvel. Is actually going to be making a Marvel Con instead of like the Comic Con at home. Because I heard rumors and seen videos that they're not going to be at the. And I mean, it's actually in my video too that they're not going to be at the Comic Con. They're gonna actually be making their own Comic Con up. So I'm like, okay, is that the case? I'm like, you got to be kidding me on that. I'd love to do that. Yeah, I see it right now in some reports. They're saying Marvel Studio won't have a panel at Comic Con at home. I don't think they would have a panel because nobody's going to be there. It's going to be at home, but I don't know. So they're guessing they still call that the panel. But okay, so 2 days ago, somebody from the Cosmic Wonder said, "Breaking news: Marvel Studio Comic Con announcement." Well, like 2 days ago, I haven't checked that out. I'll probably check that out yet. And also go check out my guys, my home UCU family members channel. Check out True Skills channel. You do a lot of comic books reviews, which is awesome. You do a lot of great jobs on his videos, and he kick them out like he grinds too. He grinds, so he kick them out like you can see about 2 or 3 videos a day if I'm not mistaken. And check out Prime. Prime got an awesome gaming channel. You do a lot of gaming plays on there. You do last I've seen he did like things like what do you say? Things like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, things like that. Let me see if I can actually. I don't know how to really work this. What you call this? SteamYard, but I'm gonna try to work it and see what I can do. But like some of them people, like some of these game how they bring up the the screen of the YouTube and all that stuff like that. Because if I could have brung that up, I don't know how to do that. If y'all can let me know, please let me know in the comments down below. I mean, right there in the chat, because I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Because I read this moment, I would if I did know how to do that. I wasn't trying to plan on putting up True Skills channel and Prime Scan channel and C3 channel. Because they also have some good comic book stuff on their channel you might want to check out, people. But I don't see it. I don't know how they do it. I'm pressing the button that I thought would actually bring it there, but I don't see how. Unless they got like a system, unless this program is like you could purchase different parts of this system. But other than that, but I'm working. Oh wait, share screen. Let me see. Let me see if this will work. I don't know if that worked or not. So I'm just gonna leave that alone because I don't want to mess something up. I don't want to mess the live stream up. But right now I'm just looking at some articles and see what I'm read some one more article before we get up out of here. Because I don't want to leave you guys like, like like the last how we do with the comics and stuff. But 1 second, guys. Okay, they're still talking about this. What I'm saying is, Idris Elba odd on becoming the next James Bond have increased. I mean, they still on about that. I mean, seriously, they still on about Idris becoming James Bond. I mean, let the man be James Bond. I mean, come on. They already changed a whole bunch of characters. I really don't care. I mean, I really don't care the reason why. I mean, I liked the James Bond's movie, but I wasn't too much into the James Bond movie. So just let the man play James Bond. Grief. I mean, come on. It's not that serious. I mean, I mean, come on, man. I mean, me personally, I didn't like the dude that played the last James Bonds anyways. So, okay, so check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and read. It's an article right here that it sounds pretty good for you guys. It just came out actually 3 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out with you guys right quick and see what y'all guys say about this. Endgame director choose making new film for Robert Downey Jr. I wonder what that's gonna be, because that boy right there, he's pretty okay. You remember how he came out with Dr. Doolittle and it flopped? You get it? Dr. Doolittle, because it flopped in the theaters. Doolittle, because he didn't do a lot. I know it's funny to me, but I don't know if you guys think it's that funny, but it's kind of funny to me. Dr. Doolittle, because he actually did little in the theaters. This is what it said. In a recent interview with comicbook.com, Joe Russo revealed he is looking to do another project with Iron Man star Robert Downey Jr. and promised fans it won't be long until this happens. Together with his brother Anthony, Joe Russo directed blockbusters like Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and the last year Endgame, which saw Downey Jr. portray the Starkey superhero for what appears to be the last time. Although the Russos may have bid farewell to the original to the original Avengers cast within the MCU itself, that does not mean that they won't be working with them in the future. Far from it, the siblings have already collaborated with Marvel actor in several projects. They recently released the action film Extraction, led by Chris Hemsworth. I heard that was a good movie. I haven't watched it yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched it yet, but they say a lot of people that watch. I saw all article headlines saying that everybody was raving about it, but I really didn't see it because I really didn't see it. I mean, I'm a fan of his work, but hey, what up, Joni Show? How's it going, man? I was just reading this last article. I'm about to get up out of here. Let me see what you got here. What's up? Hello, UnitedComicsUniverse. Hey, bro, did you get my email? Yeah, I got your email, Joan and Show. Appreciate that. I read it off to everybody too, and we talked about it. That was actually great. If before I get out of here, do you want me to hold on? I had sent you an email about Blue Marvel. Yeah, and I appreciate it. I know Idris. They should let him play it. He really wants to play it. I think they should let him play James Bond. I think he's just tripping right now. I mean, just let the man play James Bond. You know what I mean? The boy can act, and a lot of people. I mean, he have that chemistry on the set. I mean, when he was on The Wire, I mean, he had a chemistry, but things goes. And maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they will now, which all that is what's going on. Yeah, maybe they will. If they not. If maybe they will, because what's going on with the Black Lives Matter situation and everything, maybe that will actually give him some kind of boost they will actually lean towards him getting James Bond. But I wish it wouldn't have got, if that's the case, that's kind of sucky, but cause I just wish they would just let the man just play the role, since they doing everything, and maybe and he would make a good Blue Marvel too. Yes, he'd make it excellent. Yeah, he would make a great Blue Marvel. Yeah, he would. Check your Gmail. Yes, it sucked balls. Totally blocked. Yep. Tony Stark is supposed to be appearing in What If. Oh, okay, that's great. Bro, they said so much you never know what will actually happen, actually do. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They say so much. I mean, just think about this right here, people. They said, that they supposed to be casting what a name? Casting Beyonce for a Storm. But come to find out, it's Jane. It was easily debunked. I think it's just marketing and hype they doing, but it's cool. Not really, but ain't nothing you can do about it. Except just make awesome videos about what they're doing. Oh, sweet. Man, I missed it. I thought you were screaming at 7 for some reason. No, I'm sorry, man. It may be because I noticed with the Steam Yard, because I sent the reminder out Thursday. I mean, no, Beyonce, please, right? I noticed they when I sent my reminder out that I'm actually gonna be live streaming 3 p.m. today. And when I saw the reminder, it was saying 10 p.m. So a lot of people probably think I'm actually going to be live streaming. Like it probably actually only yours, Jonas, show it most likely probably says 7 p.m. That's probably why you thought it was 7 p.m. because they don't do right. That's why I got I'm not. That's why I pretty much got to kind of like stop using the Steam Yard because it's not really working right with the times because it should actually say 3 p.m. in it unless it's just YouTube doing something. Because it should just actually say what the time I'm actually going to do it. I mean, because it'll actually go live at 3 p.m., but it actually won't do anything. But it would keep saying that I'm supposed to be at 10 p.m. or 7 p.m. That's crazy. Yeah. Man, wait a second. Yeah, he was dope. He is a dope talent. I love working with him. I even did a ad lib and he handled it smoothly. That's what I'm saying. So he's working. So he's like a professional. I mean, with Jonah Show talking about people, I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. With Jonah Show talking about, I used to work with him. What he's talking about is The Wire, the HBO show that came out in 2006. That lasted for like 3 or 4 seasons. Would have lasted longer if it weren't for that. About to say it, this is a clean channel. Sheeta Dixon was at that time acting male. Sheeta Dixon canceled. See this? I know. Now I'm about to go in a little rant right quick. This really pissed me off, right? Because, okay, Jonah Show, he was on the series for years. He had a part called Phil Boy. He played one of the drug dealers in there. And Jonah Show actually the one that got me a part on the TV series itself. So I was actually playing on drug dealers too. Now, you remember the scenes when it said co-op, like when you had Marlo, pretty much played by Jamie Hector. He's saying the brick is going up and had like Method Man in there, things like that. I was in that scene, Same thing with Jonah Show. He was in that scene too. Jonah Show, the one that actually got me on the scene, got me in the set, got me into the TV show. And the show was hit. The show is live right now. And we're back then. And it was bringing in a lot of people, like giving people in Baltimore a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the entertainment business, like Hollywood and everything, started looking at Baltimore simply because what Ed Burns and all them did with The Wire to actually make it successful, because basically The Wire is actually based off, I think it's Ed Burns, because Ed Burns used to actually be, I think it's Ed, that actually used to be a police officer in Baltimore, and they came up with The Wire to actually get these drug dealers like Abons, Barksdale, Marlowe, and all of them. So they use this wire technique to actually listen to their calls before they can actually get them. Okay, so he came out with this hit TV show, and we was a part of it, and it was actually bringing in, it was actually brought in a lot of money to the town. Yes, it did. And what else Jonah Show said? And he said, yep. He said, yep. Ed Burns was a cop for years. And man, she was a crackhead, a thief. She was crazy. Oh, but so it was bringing in a lot of money. Okay, check this out. You remember the back around this time when what her name, Nicole Kidman, when she did the invasion, they did the reboot, the invasion about the like this alien taking over people's killing the people and taking their bodies and stuff like that. Well, they did a scene that was actually on, like when he came down with the helicopter and everything, and then when she was running and you seen people, and she was when it first started happening, and you see her driving, you see these people standing out. That was shot in Baltimore. Even when she came down in the helicopter at night, that was shot in Baltimore. Even with the Die Hard, the last Die Hard movie with Bruce Willis, that was shot in Baltimore. Okay, and then when that Triple X movie with what's his name, Ice Cube, you know, that was shot in Baltimore. That wasn't shot in Washington. That was shot in Baltimore. So the town, Baltimore, was actually getting a lot of notice. And I'm getting a lot of jobs, and that was bringing a lot of money to the town, and that was actually bringing people more jobs, people get more money, and things like that. What was going on? And yeah, remember JP? He was in it. Okay, he was in it. When you see them driving, and you see an Asian guy step out, and he go like and look like that. That is JP. We knew JP from back then because we was all in the entertainment business, and at one point in time we was working together. And back when I met John Travolta, that's what Jonas Show was saying, which was Ladder 49. That was actually shot around that time in Baltimore. Reason why? Because of The Wire were bringing all this money, and people were like, "Oh, they cheap. It's actually cheap to actually shoot there." So that was bringing it. Now let's get back to this. Trying to be calm and nice here. This chick. Sheila Dixon, okay? This crackhead Sheila Dixon, okay? She was a pretty much crackhead, okay? Because she used to go to the little areas and get it. That's how, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why Jonas Show said this. Man, she was a crackhead and a thief. She was crazy. Yes, she was. And this right here, what is it? This right here really pissed me off. That's what made me really piss me off. And then her fake ass had to nerve to show up at the premiere. Bingo. As she literally canceled the show, saying that it's showing a bad side of Baltimore. We had the premiere of the last season because they grabbed everybody that was like all the crew, like all the people that acted on the show, played on the show. We was all invited to see this last episode. To see the very first episode of the series before release on HBO. I'm sitting right there just chilling, you know. I'm sitting right there. I'm sitting there like outside waiting to go in, and here I look, and that's who I see. I'm looking dead in his broad face. I'm sorry, you know. I'm upset because not only that the show was canceled, but a lot of people lost a lot of jobs off that, and a lot of income was supposed to go into was coming into Baltimore, was helping a lot of people out because you get more money. That means the town get a lot more, you know, more better. We at Baltimore at that time we was getting a lot of publicity. We were getting a lot of people coming there, and that was helping us out. Then she did that. Oh, and Jonas Show said. Yeah. Like now you know what they make of a mofo sense. And she was hateful, selfish, greedy woman anyway. Yes, she was. No clue how she got in office. Yes, a few people got hurt by that, including me. Yep. My role was going to blow up in a big way. Yes, because the very next, I think Jonas Show said what I say. The entire co-op was about to blow up. Yes. So the whole entire co-op, because this season, that season there, they were about to get rid of, I guess they had to rewrite it simply because of what Sheila Dixon did. I'm gonna call her crackhead Sheila Dixon did. Because they wasn't blow up, they wasn't focused more on the co-op. And Jonas Show was a part of the co-op. His name was Fieldboy. Excuse me. His name was Fieldboy. And I was part of the co-op. My name wasn't B. Wolf. I was part of the co-op. So we was basically, let's see. and say you was going to get a bigger role too, Fenrir. Yeah, I'm about to get a bigger role too. So all that about to be about my big role. I'm about to be bigger. I'm probably, get a bigger role about to be bigger. My part about to blow up, and Jonah's show part about to be really blown up because he already was a part of the cast, main cast member of the co-op, and she killed it. But she don't show up at the premiere, all smiling. She doing like this. I see her come out. She doing like this. I'm like, why you smiling, shorty? You destroyed all this. Talking about it made Baltimore have a bad look on Baltimore. I mean, that's what's happening in Baltimore. And matter of fact, it was watered down. It was really watered down. People didn't know that was actually really going on in Baltimore unless they actually did their research. And people don't do research like that back then. So, because there's many people I talk about The Wire right now, they didn't know that really did exist. They thought it was part of a television show, a great television show, because each series will hit. It's people right now still have fans. Like I'm a part of a Facebook group, the Wire fans, and they still watching the show, commenting on the show. In the show, I think the show ended. No, it actually ended in 2006, I think. And that's about what been on promoted over 10 years. So I think we could have got a few more of that. I think we could have. Man, she was a bad look for Baltimore. Yes, she was. As The Wire was real, a lot of it actually happened. Yep, a lot of it actually happened. And what's funny about it, not funny, but actually the people that they based The Wire on, like some of the drug dealers back then, were actually in the show. They turned their life around. They was actually in the show. Because if you watch the show, this tall, bald-headed old black guy named Melvin in the show, he was actually one of those drug dealers that they were trying to go after. And then there's another one when I only saw the scene I can remember at this time, when Method Man got popped. It was a little small black guy with glasses, older gentleman. He was actually one of the original guys that actually the story was made off of, like the Ed Burns and them went after. I mean, they actually have real live people. And Avon Barksdale really did exist. He actually lived right there in Baltimore. He really did exist. But in the show, he didn't lost his leg. But in real life, he had lost his leg. The story, he said the reason why he lost his leg is simply because of it was this guy he was working or something, and this guy had his tailgate thing down, and yeah, Avon Buster was actually real. And, oh yeah, Melvin is totally real. A Boston was real. Yeah. So they was real, and he lost his leg because when he lost his leg when he was a kid, according to what he said. He lost his leg when he was a kid. And this guy, he was working, he had his tailgate down, but he had his food right there. But I think he went to do something inside his car, and Avon saw it, and he went over there and just jumped on the man's tailgate and just started eating the guy food. And so what the guy did, he got mad and he put his car in reverse and he drew the car, put the car in reverse and he drove backwards, crushing the man's leg when he was small because he got pissed off, If you were in Baltimore, he should have knew better. See, he thought he was on some thought he was just like invincible or something. You don't do that in Baltimore. They said, I won't say much more because I know you're about to be going off panel soon. Yeah, I'm about to be going off soon. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So I've been going at it for like 2 hours. I meant to stop like 15 minutes ago. I was telling you, man, when stuff get but yeah, listen to Fenrir, he's telling the truth. Yeah, so that really happened. And one of the other guys, the guy that played, I think it was Stringer Bell, because who Stringer Bell actually played, I think even him or Weebay. I think it probably was Stringer Bell, because some of the characters made up, but Stringer Bell, I think, was actually one of the guys, if I'm not getting confused, is one of the guys was actually a real guy, but he had two guns. He always shot with two guns, and that's what he was known for. But I think they called him a different name. They didn't call him Stringer Bell. If that wasn't Stringer Bell role, even it was Weebay. And I don't think his name was Weebay or Stringer Bell, but he had another name, but he always had double guns. Now, for as like Omar, I think that possibly was a fictional character, but I'm not too sure about that. But I don't think that was actually a real character. But Abon, well, and one point in the wire that they had something, I forgot what the name of it, but it's kind of like, it's not like a utopia, but it's pretty much like a treaty that the cops had with the drug dealers. Because at a point in time, the drug dealer was overwhelming the police. So what they did, they sexed them off in a little area. This is how I guess at that point in time, this is how they figured how they can actually contain everything. It was like a little small area that had like a whole bunch of row homes and stuff. Basically, what we called in Baltimore row homes is basically townhouses. And basically what they had a section of townhouses where the drug dealers can go and sell their drugs, and all the little crackheads and stuff can go there and get their little fix and stuff, but they cannot go outside of that perimeter. If they go out beside that perimeter selling drugs to everybody else outside that perimeter, they will shut it down. So they, at a point in time, they had some kind of like treating with that, but it got broke, of course, but it's actually a really good show. It's actually, and like that thing with Jamie Hector, when he playing Marlo, and he telling the whole co-op that the bricks is going up. Yeah, it'd have been gun blazing. Like, I don't, yeah. That's what his name was. It was called Amsterdam. That's what the name was. That's what they called it. So they made a treating with that called a Amsterdam. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was a funny joint, but yeah, so yeah, if he'd have did that, yeah, crazy stuff would have went down. Crazy stuff would have went down. And they actually show you the way between the rivals, between the two rivals between Baltimore and New York. That was really going on. And that might be still going on, but what's going on right now, I doubt that was still going on. But before it was going on in the world, people from New York go down there and try to take the Baltimore corner, and Baltimore thugs would kill them. And then if they do that, they go to Baltimore, will go to New York. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Back and forth. And, it's a lot of things happening there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop this. You know what I'm going to do next week? If y'all want to show, I'm going to do this Saturday. Unless y'all have something else y'all want me to talk about. I'll probably talk more about The Wire. What season was you on, Fenrir? I was on the last season. I was on the last season. And that show was totally fire. You would never see Baltimore like that on TV again. You would never see it like that. You would never see it like that again, sadly. But I'll probably talk more about this Saturday at 3 p.m. Okay? I'm going to be doing another live stream Saturday at 3 p.m. So I'll probably talk about The Wire and more comic stuff, most likely, because, so I hope to see you guys there. Let me go and get out of here. I mean, to leave by like 15 minutes ago, but you know how I do. Y'all come out with a topic that I just thought, yeah, it been years. Hold on. Nope. I think you were in season 3, Fenrir. Oh, okay. Cool. It been years. He was in a couple of episodes with me. Yeah, I was in a couple of episodes with Joan and Show. Look for him in the co-op scene. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Before I get up out here, let me see if I can find it on YouTube. So I send a link right here. And in the YouTube for y'all guys can have it, for y'all can actually check it out. Yeah, it's this one right here. So it's basically the Wyatt Marlowe disc is right there on the scene. So if you, all right, when you get this link right here, right, I'm going to tell you what I will appear Jonah's show. You already see Jonah's show at the beginning of the clip and throughout the clip. But when you want to see me, I will be in 32 seconds. Okay, I'm going to describe the scene to you for y'all can see what's going on. Okay, you will have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 guys there. You have a guy at the beginning. He's like in kind of like a cream type shirt, like a big heavyset black guy. And then you will see Jonah's show with the black skull cap with the black shirt. And then you will see another guy beside Jonah's show. It's a big guy, bald headed. His name is Troy. He have like a blue shirt on. And then right next to him, you will see my face. I have like a brownish looking bandana on. Okay, so I'm like 1, 2, 3. I'm the 4th guy down. So what I'm going to do is actually send this link to you. And like I'm saying, Jonah's show is at the beginning of the clip and pretty much throughout the clip. But you will get the chance to see me in 32 seconds in the clip. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me redo this again. Okay. There we go. All right, this would be actually the link. So if you want to copy that link and actually go check it out, remember I'm 32 seconds in, the 4th guy down, and Jonah's show is the 2nd guy. But you will see Jonah's show at the beginning of the clip also. Cool. Thanks, bro, for watching the show, man. Yeah, thanks a lot, Prime. And I hope everything is all right with the DC. I did a spot in Men at Work. Oh yeah, that was funny. It really was. I know I just said it, but I was actually there. It was actually the Men at Work. It was actually at you know, like they say, this show is shot in front of a studio audience. I was in the audience. Yeah, I was actually in the audience. And I was watching Jonah's show do his work. It's really dope, man. Really dope. I'll see if I can find that for you guys, but I don't know. I'll try to find that for you guys later and try to put it up there for you guys so you want to check it out. But I have never seen it. And in Jane by Design years back. Yeah, and he also did Jane by Design. Yeah, that's also pretty good. And yeah, you're right. And don't forget Date Night. Yeah, it was also in Date Night. I wasn't in Date Night, but I actually was there with Jonah's show, along with Men at Work. He always like taking me on it because I loved doing like this type of things. So that was pretty dope for him to actually do that. I really appreciate it. And I see you, Fenrir. that was on Prime. I see you, Finn. Sweet, you see me? You see him? Sweet. You see him? Yeah. I don't remember what I did, Jane by Design. I think he was pretty much almost like a friend or something. I think he was like a friend helping Jane out. Okay. So yeah. So I'll probably talk about more. I'll probably get more into this Saturday at 3 p.m. So remember, 3 p.m. when you get the notification and it's saying like 10 or 7 p.m., just ignore that because something is wrong with the system. It'll be at 3 p.m. on Saturday. If anything changed, I'll let you guys know. All right. So hold on, let me. It shook me when I made the entire studio start cracking up in that scene I did, man. Well, yeah, that joke was so funny. That was really funny. Yeah, that was a great job right there. So y'all gotta. If I could find it, I really would show that guy to y'all. Show y'all to that. Show you guys that. That's pretty good. Like I'm better at deadpan than I thought I was. Like, wow, yeah. And also, okay, you remember the guy that played also was on that Men at Work that on Jonah show worked with J.K. Simmons. I think with J.K. Simmons, the guy that played Perry in Spider-Man. Yeah, Jameson. Perry Jameson. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Danny, he was on there. He was actually star of the show at that time, but I don't, he's a pretty cool guy. I mean, I saw him and everything like that. The guy's pretty cool. Oh yeah, now let me JK. Yeah, I actually saw JK. JK was at. I actually saw JK at a fat burger. He was getting him a fat burger, but he said you gotta leave him alone now. But he said he was at a fat burger. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? But see, at that time right there, I'm the type of person, if I see a celebrity, I don't try to hound them. I don't try to get their autograph to that degree, Unless I'm a huge fan. But then again, it all depends on the situation. Because when I saw him, I was enjoying my fat burger. I got that triple king burger. Oh, you love baseball? That's awesome. See, I didn't get a chance to talk to him that much because he just came in to get him a fat burger. So, yeah, and Jonah Show said our room was right across from each other, and he said he loved baseball too. That's dope. And I was like, oh man, is that homeboy right there? Because at that time, yeah, love JK and Marvel. Yeah, he's great. I mean, I seen what? Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, he's pretty dope. He actually, because if you actually watch his performance, he pretty much act like the Jameson. And I said Perry. I'm thinking about DC, but he actually said Jameson, and he actually had like Jameson, like in the Spider-Man cartoon back in the '90s. How Jameson, and all that. Excuse me. I love him as that because he reminds me of the comic book character. That's why I love to see him in that part. I think Marvel made a great decision when they cast him and keeping him as that. Yeah, he killed Jameson and keeping him as that performance because they can't get nobody else. I don't think nobody else will actually be able to pull that off. Jonah Jameson. Yep, Jonah Jameson. That's him, Jonah Jameson. I don't think nobody will be able to actually pull that off. That's how great he bring that role. And because before I met him, I only knew him at that time from remember that TV show, the prison show Oz, like OZ, Oz, like Wizard of Oz. But that's the only way I knew him at first. I kind of knew him from the commercials he did. But it was iconic. I would love to bring him back too. Yeah, I would love to bring him back. And I'm with you on that, Fenrir. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Because he was actually be pretty good. When I saw him, I just walked up to him and I was like, hey. And he kind of looked at me because I'm guessing kind of when he kind of looked at me, kind of like, oh man, this dude about to harass me. I'm just trying to sit here and actually eat my fat burger and whatnot, get my fat burger on him. Because he had a newspaper in there waiting for his burger. But I just walked up to him and said, hey man, I appreciate your work, man. I appreciate everything you do. And he was so grateful from that. Because the people got to realize they actors and entertainers, but they also human beings too. That's just a job they have. That's a job. Just like you have a job. You got to respect people's situation. This man ain't, I know that come with Jonah and J. Jameson. I know that come with the territory, but come on, people. It's time for all that. This man trying to enjoy his fat burger. Now, if I had like enough money for him, I'd actually ask him, can I buy him a burger? Because I was so honored about, his work he put in. Yeah, it really did. Yeah, he really did appreciate you not bringing attention to him while he was trying to eat. He said you are a great guy. Yeah, because yeah, thanks Jonah Show, because who was that man at work? Jonah Show told him about me, so that was actually pretty dope. You know, and he remembered me because I didn't try to harass him. You can't. I mean, man, trying to get his eats on. I know they ain't a word, but I made it into one. He's like, he trying to get his eats on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to get up out of here. I'm gonna keep going. I got to get up out of here. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here. I'll see you guys on Saturday at 3 p.m. Another live stream. We'll see what we'll be talking about. Might be talking about the why, you know. Of course, we won't be talking about comics. And please hit that subscribe button, like up, and let us know what you think about this video and what do y'all want to discuss. And anybody new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and share and like up and leave a comment. And all these guys on here, please do the same to their channel, because it's a group. I mean, you hear me, people? A group of great guys here. So, and they really do have nice channels. So go check them out. Subscribe to them. I catch you guys later. I see you guys next time with the comic excitement. We are comics, and we out. Yep.